Shotguns have been in military service for almost a century. They're ideal for close-quarter battle, and they fire a whole range of lethal ammo. But most combat shotguns are adaptations of civilian hunting weapons. Very few have been designed from the ground up for military purposes. That is, until now. I've come to Blackwater Firearms Training Center in Moyock, North Carolina, to test fire a brand new shotgun that will complement assault rifles in close combat. It's a gun that could end up rewriting the rules of urban warfare. I'd like to introduce you to a shotgun for the 21st century, the AA-12. The Auto Assault 12 is a fully automatic, gas-operated, low-recoil, 12-gauge shotgun designed specifically for the military. One blast from a shotgun is terrifying enough, but the AA-12 delivers at an incredible rate of nearly 300 rounds a minute. The first AA-12 prototype was designed and built in the 1970s. Then it was taken over by Jerry Baber, who made over 200 changes to bring this weapon into the future.
Once you see it one time, then you understand that it is probably the most powerful weapon in the world. There's no way that anybody within 200 yards can face this weapon and survive it. You just cannot do it. It's just, there's so much lead delivery on target that it's just destroying everything in its path.
Sounds great, but I'm not just going to take Jerry's word for it. It's time to take it to the range. John Roos is starting me off by firing #2 titanium alloy heavy shot.
Those are the bad guys that we see. You've got a 20-round drum. Go at it.
A shotgun is perfect in close combat because it's able to shred the threat. A single pull on the trigger fires one round. Hold it in, and I go fully automatic.
That's it. You go through 20 in a hurry.
The first shot was dead bang.
There, and
exactly. These were all first shots straight through.
My favorite side, around the back.
Exactly. That kind of pretty much says it all, doesn't it?
That's one 20-round drum. Now, if this doesn't do it for you, we can give you a 32-round drum.
I don't know. I think on the first shot, it would have been over for whoever was in the way.
Yeah.
I can see why you love this gun.
I do.
Because a typical shotgun contains multiple pellets, you're more likely to hit your target, and that's a good thing. But you need to be accurate to put that shot pattern on the target.
I'll go.
The AA-12 was designed to have a low recoil. If you can reduce a gun's recoil, then you can make it more accurate.
In the AA-12, the recoil is totally absorbed in the mechanism of the gun and dissipated internally in the gun. So it's virtually totally recoilless, and it's the only large bore weapon in the world that's designed this way.
You can hold this gun on target, pull the trigger, whether it be 1 round or 20 rounds out of a 20-round drum magazine. It will stay on the target each time and every time.
It's as tough as it is deadly. Traditionally, firearms need a lot of maintenance. The AA-12 is made from 7 different types of stainless steel, making it practically maintenance and lubrication free.
The gun has big, beefy parts, big, heavy-duty parts to last forever. That gives it the ability to operate in all weather extremes, from the Arctic environment to high salt content areas like the jungles, to where it would even not be affected if it were dropped in the ocean and then used later on.
Like all combat shotguns, the AA-12 can fire dozens of different types of specialist rounds, each designed to do a different job. Now, there's a brand new grenade round unique for the military. This amazing shotgun shell is the Frag 12. When the primer is struck, out comes this beautiful little projectile. It comes in 3 different types: armor piercing, HE, high explosive, and fragmentation grenade. Because it flies so fast and so straight, it can reach out to 175 meters, thus extending the range of what was thought to be impossible for a shotgun. When fired, the Frag 12 releases a fin-stabilized warhead, which arms itself as it leaves the muzzle and detonates on impact. It's lethal and high-powered, unleashing a deadly spray of shrapnel with each hit. With this round, it's not just a shotgun. It's a miniature grenade launcher.
What sets ours apart from the rest of it, we can fire 120 of these a minute precisely into a target. We can put 20 of them through the window of a house at 100 meters in 4 seconds. And then they disperse with a burst radius of up to 9 feet, just takes the whole interior out.
Once purchased, the AA-12 is a weapon that will augment the U.S. military's current inventory.
They can be used for close-quarter combat. It can be used for door breaching, but primarily it can be used for cleaning up rooms in an urban environment. It's also able to be a force multiplier. It just allows you to cover so many different regimes in the current theater of operations.
Basically, the enemy is terrified of shotguns. Anything bigger than a rifle round, they're terrified of. When you put in this kind of weapon, then the fear factor becomes tremendous.